Hey there. Ever been in the middle of a serious conversation or a quiet room when suddenly, hic! There it is, the hiccup. We've all been there, right? But have you ever stopped and wondered, why do we hiccup in the first place? It's one of those quirky and mildly annoying biological phenomena that we all experience but nobody quite understands. Until now. So buckle up, because today we're diving deep into your diaphragm to uncover the mystery behind those peculiar, involuntary sounds. This one's going to blow your mind. Let's start with the basic anatomy of a hiccup. What exactly is happening in your body when you hiccup? At its core, a hiccup is an involuntary spasm of your diaphragm, the big, dome-shaped muscle that helps you breathe by separating your chest cavity from your abdominal cavity. Normally, your diaphragm works in a smooth, rhythmic manner to pull air in and out of your lungs. But sometimes, it gets a little overexcited, shall we say. When your diaphragm suddenly contracts out of sync, it causes you to suck in air very quickly. That air then hits your vocal cords, which temporarily close, producing the classic hic sound. Weird, right? It's like your body's having a tiny glitch. But here's where it starts to get interesting. Why does that glitch happen at all? Well, experts believe there could be a few reasons, and fair warning, they're as mysterious as they are fascinating. One common trigger is eating too quickly or swallowing too much air. If you've ever downed a soda super fast, you've likely ended up with a bout of hiccups. Carbonated drinks, spicy food, or overeating can irritate your diaphragm, setting off this strange sequence of events. Interesting, huh? But food isn't the only culprit. Stress, excitement, or even a sudden change in temperature can throw your diaphragm into a fit. Think about it. Ever laugh so hard you ended up hiccuping? Your emotions are at play here, too. Now here's something to really blow your mind. Did you know hiccups aren't just a human thing? Animals, from cats and dogs to rabbits, can get them too. Yep, the mechanics of hiccups are so basic to breathing that they extend across many species. Researchers even suggest that hiccups date back to ancient times in evolutionary history. That's right, they might actually be a leftover reflex from when our distant ancestors lived in water. Early amphibians, for example, had a gill-breathing mechanism similar to hiccups. It's like your body's defunct little time machine making a cameo appearance in your daily life. Incredible, isn't it? But wait, there's more. Hiccups can also be a response to a variety of factors affecting your central nervous system. Your vagus or phrenic nerves, key players in your body's control of the diaphragm, might be overstimulated or irritated. And in some rare cases, chronic hiccups, we're talking hiccups that last for days, weeks, or even years, can be a sign of underlying medical concerns, like gastrointestinal issues or neurological conditions. Thankfully, those cases are pretty rare. For most of us, hiccups are just an odd inconvenience that passes as quickly as it starts. Okay, now that we know what's happening and why, let's address the question everyone really wants answered. How do you get rid of hiccups once they start? Well, there's no surefire solution, but there are plenty of methods people swear by. Holding your breath? Classic move. Gulping down a glass of water upside down? A bit trickier, but some folks swear by it. Then there's the spoonful of sugar trick, believed to work by stimulating your vagus nerve and distracting your hiccup reflex. Even scaring someone out of their wits is purportedly a cure, though results on that front may vary, and come with the added risk of irritating your friends. The science behind these remedies isn't rock solid, but hey, if it works for you, go for it. Now, let's zoom out for a moment. Isn't it wild to think about how many things our bodies do automatically that we take for granted? Breathing, blinking, and even hiccuping are all part of a larger, beautifully complex biological system that operates mostly under the radar. And once in a while, that system hiccups, quite literally. It's a little reminder of the mysteries of our own existence, wouldn't you say? But here's one last twist to the hiccup tale. Modern medicine might not have a perfect understanding of hiccups yet, but they haven't stopped trying to crack the code. Scientists are constantly studying extreme hiccup cases, like the records for the longest hiccup episode ever. Fun fact, one man in the US had hiccups for 68 years straight. Can you imagine that? Medical researchers hope that understanding such rare occurrences could one day lead to better treatments or even cures, not just for hiccups, but potentially for broader diaphragm or nerve-related conditions. So while you're sipping water upside down to stop your next bout, remember, you're living amidst a scientific puzzle that experts are still piecing together. All right, that's all for today's deep dive into the curious world of hiccups. Fascinating, isn't it? The next time you find yourself doing that infamous he-see sound, you'll know there's a whole combination of biology, history, and maybe even evolution behind it. Who knew such a tiny noise could carry so much mystery? As always, let us know in the comments if you've got a favorite hiccup remedy or a wild hiccup story to share. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more captivating why questions answered in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Stay curious.